Hello everybody, sorry I'm a little bit late tonight. It's not a habit I want to get into. Time just ran away on me today. Hope you are all doing okay. Hey Neil, hey Night Sky, say Crash Test, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in for what could be an interesting stream because we're probably going to have to fight this mothership. I'm pretty certain that's where we're going to get to here. Yeah, oof. I had to rush things a little bit there because I was very late, but we're live and that's good. Other good news is I already have the sleepy pupper in the room with me and she is fast asleep, so hopefully we won't get any borks. The three horsemen, the three warship classes, yeah, the Crash Test, the Night Skies, the Neo. Can I just say that I am still so impressed with the Crash Test cruiser beating out that alien frigate last time and then making itself to Mars. That was impressive. That ship is, like, I don't even know what the terminology would be, but it's an ace. Two warships and a troop ship. It's a Crash Test. That your troop ship beat an enemy warship. It is a warship if it wins that fight. Okay, so the situation that we have to deal with this stream. First things first, let's just remind ourselves on the situation with the alien fleets. We have to we have to deal with a mothership arriving on the 3rd of October. It's June right now. It's coming 3rd of October, right? It's already on the way. We have, what else we have? We've got a Dreadnought coming on the 13th of August. This will be another difficult fight. We also have a Destroyer coming on the 20th of September. We've got a frigate coming to Mars on the 2nd of November. Another frigate coming to Earth on the 18th of July. I'm not too worried about that. That's everything we're really aware of. So those are priority targets that we've got to deal with. Now, at the moment, let me just turn off armies. At the moment, High Fleet is looking pretty good. But I think we need more ships in this fleet before it's ready to take on a mothership. And we're probably going to have to bring it and Task Group Charlie together into one fleet before they're ready to take it on. We've got 4 battleships here. And stuff coming to Mercury too, yeah. The Mercury stuff is quite small. I'm going to deal with that as it comes. We've got 3 destroyers, we've got 4 battleships. Task Group Charlie, which is the other half of the High Fleet, is 3 battleships, 3 destroyers. So altogether we've got a pretty significant fleet, but I don't think it's going to be enough on its own. That mothership is going to be massive. We'll use the destroyer fight to give us an idea of what we need to deal with. While we're here... Oh, okay, High Fleet alone has more combat power. Well, I'm still very nervous. It has the mothership has a lot of missiles. This is our current Mercury defense fleet. 3 battleships, 3 destroyers. I'm pretty happy with that to sit where it is. The other thing we need to look at doing is... Here be Dwarves is our... Mars-based shipyard. It is now ready to start churning out ships. In fact, I think it should be building ships right now. Yeah, okay, so Wasting Space isn't building anything. That's our shipyard in orbit of Mercury. Yeah, that's the thing, Neil. Can we make this anything but a Pyrrhic victory? So we've got Scaffold is building destroyers and battleships, and so we've got 4 battleships on the way, one destroyer. Orbitalis is a backup shipyard. I'm not doing anything with it right now. And the Mars one is building 3 battleships and 2 destroyers. So that's all going. In fact, the destroyers are about to pop, which is great. It means we have a little bit of a presence around Charlie, around Mars. So that's the space situation. In terms of research, we're very close to completing ring habs. Once we've got that done, we'll be doing, there's a whole lot of upgrading we need to do. Yes, we don't have there's no free engineering, no free shipyards right now to upgrade the crash test, but as soon as these destroyers finish, we will get it upgraded. Now, what was I saying? Also trying to thought very quickly there. That's the situation in space. Situation on Earth.
Standing by for orders.
Situation on Earth is pretty nice for us right now. We're getting ready to merge Europe and Eurasia. We just have to make sure that we get Kyrgyzstan on board. They're almost done. The thing that we need to watch out for, and Neil's pointed this out to me, is we need to make sure the cohesion in Russia is... Where's cohesion again? This is diversity. Stats that I can't find. This is inequality. This is GDP. This is cohesion, right? Cohesion has to be over 5 when we do the merger. Otherwise, we'll get breakaway states. We don't want that to happen. Cohesion in Europe is actually quite low, but we don't think we have to worry about that because they're the ones that are taking on Eurasia. It's Eurasia where the cohesion has to be high. At the moment, it's diverse, but it is going down. Other places in the world, America's looking fine. We've got Canada. It's just kind of ticking along right now. They're building mission control. We're maybe looking, the idea is we either take India next, or we try and get Asia Pacific. We get Japan, Taiwan, all of that together into one nation, and that could be quite powerful. What is the government score like in Taiwan right now? So Taiwan is at full democracy. It's peaceful. Its GDP isn't great, but that's better than I was hoping it was going to be. Yeah, we're going to direct invest in Kyrgyzstan to finish that off, and we'll get it brought into the Eurasian nation ASAP. So let's just do that now. So we need 13 mission control. 12, 13, confirm. Okay, they have finished mission control now. They are ready to bring in. Hey TRM, don't worry, I was late. I've only just started the stream. I was running a bit late today. Whew. Okay, so we've already got Distal defending Russia because they gained that extra point, which is now just going to give me another thing to keep track of. So the defense is going on there. We're going to get Jeremy Clarkdad to do the set national policy in Eurasia. We'll just check that we can definitely do this. We can unify Kyrgyzstan. Perfect. So they're going to come in. In terms of what everybody else is going to do, once we've done this, we have a decent amount of CP available to us. So like I said last time, taking India is going to cost us 20 per point. There's 5 of us. We need 100 free to take India. So we're not quite ready to do that all in one go. If we wanted to take Japan, however, which is the start of Asia Pac, we need 15. So we need basically like 62 free, which again, we don't quite have, but it's easier to get to. So I think Japan is looking like my next claim. The other thing that makes me more interested in taking Japan is the initiative have India, and they're bad guys, but they're not destroy the world bad guys. They're just let's make profit bad guys. Whereas the Protectorate have Japan, and they're using Japanese armies to cause a lot of problems around the world. And taking these armies away from the Protectorate might go very well for us. Yeah, again, you're right. Russia's going to free us up a lot. That could take us India. But I'm quite tempted to take Asia Pac. I would like to get Japan out of the hands of the Protectorate because they're going to stop changing governments across the world when I do that. Let's just look at what I want us to do first. I don't want to do the Federation yet. I will do the Federation next turn once Kyrgyzstan is joined. Chuck has no aliens on Earth left to fight. He's been trying to fight aliens for months. He can't find any. But we'll do our usual. We'll start the stream off with him just looking for aliens in China. There used to be alien strongholds here.
Initiating recon.
I haven't confirmed Clark's national policy. You're right, I haven't.
Reporting in.
I wanted to confirm we could definitely do it. Okay.
What's the op?
Having a quick look at the nation states, the states of the nations. We have one unrest in Saudi Arabia. Everything else is looking okay. EU's a little bit high. So let's get Guy to stabilize, sorry, in Europe. And we'll get Quiet to stabilize in Saudi Arabia. Just because I do not want to get couped again. That was pretty bad.
Ready for my mission.
Pacific Defense League. I think I have that research available. I think just taking India is not going to change the state of the world very much, but taking Japan is going to really take a lot of weapons and South Korea out of the hands of some bad actors, and I think that's going to stabilize the planet a little bit more. Maybe Chuck does need to go to space to start killing aliens. That's kind of his eventual job. And then if we just have a quick look at public opinion, with 17% public opinion in Saudi Arabia, 46% in Eurasia. Let's do a public opinion attack in Saudi just to kind of get them to calm down a bit. They're really unhappy about what we're doing to their country. But, oh well. Maybe they shouldn't have built a mile-long city. What else have we got to do? You're all good, you're all good, you're all good. Okay. So, no alien fleets are arriving until... I think the first one is in... August? July. We've got a frigate coming in July, but the big one's August, just to make sure we've got ships in ready to go for them. Yeah, I've got a couple of things I want to do with priorities as well, which I'm going to switch to now. So I'm going to go full mission control in Russia for now. Huh, look at this. They've been doing welfare knowledge in $1. I haven't looked at this for a while. They've been doing 3 spoils. Oh no, this is because they've got the new control point appeared, and this has been set to spoiling. But it's only been there for 1 turn. So let's just clear this out. Oh, I want this set to, yeah. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so now we're on full mission control. We're not going to be able to finish this, to be honest. They've got quite... Actually, no, they don't have that much to build. 1, 4, 5, 6. They've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 12 or so to build. I'm not sure we're going to actually go for full. But that's that done. Let's check America as well. I think they're building an army right now. Yeah, they don't build army. And military's about to pop over into the next stage. It should do it this turn. Is the music okay? The music's not too loud. I think I've got it set a little bit louder than I normally do, so I can turn that down if it's a bit too loud. Let's confirm and get the ball rolling.
Setting a watch. Protecting our interests.
Okay, those are the ships built. Music's quite loud. Yeah, I thought it was. Let me sort that out. Needs to be more background and just chill. How's that? Nice bed. Oh, I closed the application. That was great work. Well done, me. 2 seconds while I bring that back. I turned it down and then just closed it. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, don't worry. When the alien doom fleets come, we'll switch to in-game music. Okay, so we need to do some ship names. Let's get that done. I actually really like naming the ships. I find it really enjoyable. So this ship here, this well, actually, we'll complete all the events. Take me there. Take me there. So we've got two destroyers built. Let's check a name for this one. This is the Don't Touch Me, which is a great name. I think that's one of Driver's ones that you just added. So let's name the Don't Touch Me. Takes a while for this menu to load, doesn't it? Don't touch me. Alright, and they're going to start off Delta Fleet as well. This is the start of Delta Fleet. I'm not going to add crash tests. Needs hammer pants. It'll be the Don't Touch This. A small army of new names from Driver. Yeah, the Driver submitted quite a few, which is nice to see. And then Romeo 88 is the other ship, which is currently called the Courageous, which is a good name. I think I need to sneak in. What was the name of the ship from War of the Worlds? Something Child. I need to get that in. This is the Libersacker. The Libersacer? Libersacker? I'm not sure the pronunciation. This will be Latin for something. It's probably a very famous name that I'm showing my ignorance of not knowing. Thunderchild. Yeah, I want to get Thunderchild on the list because I listened to that album way too much when I was too young, and it made a big impression on me when I was a kid. Okay, Romeo 87 is going to be the start of Delta Fleet. And Delta Fleet is on Mars Defense Fleet. And we're going to merge in Romeo 88. It's actually in the list. Excellent. I'm really happy. Oh, it's in the in-game list. Okay. If it shows up, it's not getting renamed. That's the rule. So let's just look at ship construction. First thing I want to do is refit a docked ship. We want to refit... where is it? So many battleships. Crash test class cruiser. We want to up... Oh, there's no refit class. I haven't done a refit class for it. Well, let's quickly do that. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to design a ship. I I want to upgrade the Crash Test 1A cruiser. So this is the Crash Test 1B, and it's just swapping out that nose cannon. Because turns out all you need is a call cannon and some PD defense lasers, and you can fight aliens. Crash Test 1B is saved. 1A has been set to obsolete. Yep. And then we'll go back, go to ship construction, go to refit dock ship, find the crash test again, select the Crash Test 1B cruiser, select add to queue, and it's done. Let's get another destroyer building, because it should finish about the same time as the battleships. 1B class destroyer. And we want that in Mars orbit at this shipyard here. Yeah. Good. Okay, that's all done. Back to Earth. Wow, that's a big... That coal cannon really makes... Level 3 coal cannons clearly make a really big difference. Another alien fleet's just been built. They're building so many fleets at the moment.
Violence is abating.
There's all these other faction fleets going up, and I just don't even care about them anymore. Hey, Andrew Bosco, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay, public opinion's jumped up to 30%. That's acceptable.
Violence is abating.
CS? What does CS stand for? Stabilization done. That's Crash Test 1B cruiser has launched. Does that mean I need to rename their fleet? Yeah, I do. Strike Group Mook. It's sad that it loses the fleet name. This is Strike Group Mook. And I think Strike Group Mook could probably just do a little bit more work while it's in orbit. We could just take some more stuff. Can't comment much. Cool. That's all right. Thanks for hanging out. So what do we got to deal with here? This Hagura base. We don't want to touch any of the Humanity First stuff, but we could take Ibn Rusta base off the initiative and give that to Humanity First. That's so cool that you're watching from mobile. This base has a power level of 454. We've got a 96% chance. How are they doing for mission control? If I was to give it to them. They've got tons of mission control. We could easily give them this base. Let's do that. Let's just get them a little bit more on side. Okay, Strike Group Mook is being given an assault mission. The Marines have been deployed. Yes, so Night Skies, I've turned a servant, and the servants have turned a Humanity First agent. So because they've done that, I can see all of Humanity First agents and all of their stuff. None of the functioning defenses? Uh-oh. Oh no, where have we gone? Even Rusta base is the one I want to look at. Okay, it has a layered defense array. And I just ordered the Marines to... Look, the Marines will be fine. I believe in them. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there you go.
Mission complete.
The Marines did the job. These aren't any old Marines. These are, you know, these are Resistance Marines. Okay, we're going to unify Kyrgyzstan. That's it. Eurasian nation is done. Marines ignore anti-space. Excellent. I thought I was just sending them down. I think I was doing Mars D-Day. Oh, my chair's very creaky tonight. Okay, that's that done. Control nation. Every time this happens, I get scared. Marks and Spencer's Marines. Now, I don't know where we got these Marines from, but imagine being like the first Space Marines, like the first proper Space Marines. Chuck Rambo shows up at your door and is like, I saw what you did in Guatemala. Do you want to become a Space Marine? Right, we've got a bunch of people messing around in Europe, which I'm not impressed by. But let's get
Where to?
Clark Dad to contact the Resistance, the Humanity First, and give them their nice new space base.
Initiating contact. Where do you...
Okay, so the question is, I probably want to federate now. We'll get Chuck to do that.
Where do you need me?
So we're going to federate from the person who's going to take them over. So from the European Union, we'll just confirm we can definitely do this. Federate Eurasian nation. Done.
On my way to the capital.
Then we're going... Yep, Neil, already on it, but I'm glad you're on the same page. For the rest of the team, we're kind of just... Oh, we need to do some defending. So who needs to be defended? Okay, we've got a lot. Gulf States has gone. Saudi Arabia has gone. Is that everything? Saudi Arabia. Okay. So we need to get... Now we need to change stuff around here. So Distal needs to defend the Gulf states. And I think Quiet has my other... Yeah, Quiet needs to defend Saudi Arabia. Alright. Then let's have a look at unrest, etc. So we're looking at no real unrest to worry about. Public opinion. Let's just boost public opinion in Russia a little bit.
I'm here. I will try.
And let's boost public opinion in the EU as well. Just because we just want to make sure things go very highly here. Did the US level up its military tech? It's at 5.985. It's so close to leveling up. In fact, it gets, what does it get? 0.015 per tick? That's enough to level it up. So in 30 days, and if that continues, in 30 days time, it will have leveled up. I'll just confirm this. Gulf states, Saudi, Gulf states, Saudi, Saudi. Okay. Let's confirm and unpause. Let's just zoom out a little bit.
Securing our control. Making things safe for our people.
Okay, trade negotiations with humanity first. How would you like a new hab? Now, what Earth was that hab called? Oh, I should have... Is it Fortuna base? No, it was... Oh, that was dumb. I should remember the base. Is it Ibn Rusta base? Yeah, it's Ibn Rusta base by the looks of it. Layer defense array. This is the base here. Yeah. With a level 1 mining complex. That's the settlement mining complex? Okay. We'll give this one. This is the one I want to give to them. So we'll give you Ibn Rusta base. If I can find it. I think it's right at the bottom because it's my newest one. Yeah. Generous trade. Complete trade. Cool. Let's just quickly check. What is our... What do they think of us now? Do they still hate us? Tolerating us now. I've already done the moon base's crash test. I did them at the end of the last stream. So the moon base situation is I think I gave one away and I decommissioned the others. So you can see how there's empty slots on the moon now. If we if I actually click on the moon and go to sites, you see how there's empty sites? That's because I decommissioned the bases. Nah, I'm not worried about resources. I want to get them on side, which they now are. They now tolerate us, which is great.
When my mission is complete.
We're tolerated by... Our goals kind of align a little bit. We just don't want to completely murder the aliens. They might have some useful technology, you know? Okay, it's now July, so we're getting quite close to the Dreadnought arriving. There should be a frigate arriving pretty soon, actually, if I remember right. There's Space Station 13. Interesting. We've got there's an initiative base at the... Is that a ship they've got up here? Fleets. They've got 2 fleets here. India 8 and India 12. Oh, look at all these little escorts. Oh, look at them with their solar set, with their radiators. How cute is that? What are these armed with? Create missile bays and laser defense turrets. You know what? That's cute. That's really cute. They've got 2 fleets like this here, and there's their base. Solar array, farm, fusion reactor array, space dock, skunk works, marine platoon barracks. So they are aware of what we're doing. That's pretty cute. Anyway, I was going to look to check when that frigate was arriving, because it should be pretty soon. 2nd of November. Okay, okay. The Dreadnought is 13th of August. It's the Dreadnought that's arriving next. They might still be upgrading it, T-Ram. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Molecular benefiction is done. Okay, let's sort this by category. Now, there's some stuff in here we really want to get done. I need to get... what is it? I need to get heavy green arc laser batteries done. Let's get that finished. Oh, I need to turn off show obsolete. Let's just go in here and do that. Oops. There's a lot of stuff in here now. Yeah, done. Thanks. And let's unpause.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Policy direction complete.
And let's federate the Eurasian Union. Proposed federation with Eurasian Union. The Eurasian Union, under controller's assistance, decided to join in Federation of the European Union. They will be in a permanent alliance, share space program funding and boost. The 2 nations will next be able to forge closer ties in 11th of January 2036. What are we calling this this version of Burgoyne. This is like Rustjoin. That's happening in January next year. It's a pretty big deal. Bunch of stuff got built. That stuff being decommissioned. Okay. Oh, they failed to control Tanzania. E-reunification. I like e-reunification. Rusin is also good. Widespread panic appears to break out. Let's deploy our forces to quell disturbances. Orbital bombardment. Oh, they're trying to bombard Fortuna Song again, which is... I've never renamed this base. And I really need to do that. 3 ships. That's quite a hefty fleet they've got in to bombard this base. Where is it? There it is. Let me just quickly rename this base because I've... No, it's Iron Base. Yeah. I don't know why it calls it Fortuna Song. I must have missed... I think I... It's right here. It says Iron. It says it on the thing. I just missed it. It's because it's what, that one little word? Okay, let's see if they destroyed the base or... One of them got destroyed. Oh, let's see the turn. One of them got destroyed. Iran has proposed ending its rivalry with Saudi Arabia and returning to normal relations. Sure. Yeah. Iran is probably... Yeah, cool. Iran will control humanity first and so have ended their rivalry. Yes. Thank you, humanity first. Okay, hopefully that means they'll stop messing around in my backyard and give me time to do stuff elsewhere. Okay, I don't have to mess around Kyrgyzstan anymore. Do I want to start working on... We could probably start working on public opinion in Japan, get that moving up. I think I am committed to the Japan plan, which is a lot of fun to say. I was in a terrible mood today. I haven't had a good day, but since I've sat down and started streaming, I've really cheered up. So thank you, everybody, just for being here. It's really made my day. Okay, public opinion for us is just nothing. Let's just make sure we don't have any fires to put out here. Nothing too crazy. I think we can afford to spend some turns on this. One thing we do need to do is we do need to work on Clark Dad's loyalty. So we'll maybe get Distal to just continue to inspire Clark Dad.
I'll speak with
We'll get Fire to do public opinion in Japan.
Your orders?
So let's check on America as well and see if the armies have leveled up yet.
We must persuade
We'll get
people.
Chuck to continue looking for aliens. The Japan. Look, Japan... canonically in this playthrough have mecha, and I want the mecha. We'll get quiet to public opinion. No, we'll get quiet to public opinion in Japan. Spend a bit of cash on that. He needs a bit of a boost. We'll get Guy Fawkes to do the same thing.
Reporting in.
ready for your orders.
That was Clark Dad. That's fine, and we'll get Guy to do the same thing as well. I need to check level ups, and I need to check orgs, and I need to check America. It is not just... This Dreadnought's getting close as well. America is still Robotics Age. It hasn't gone up. 5.993. So close to leveling up. Okay, level ups. You've got to level up. You can't get Survivor, can you? No. So your admin, we've talked about this before, your admin is at 20, is pretty high. It's at 22, and we can never unequip the special activities section, so you never need to level your admin up any further. Your espionage and investigation are high. Let's get your security or your command up. Command is more CP, security. No one knows you exist. Let's get your command up. Okay. Oof, that's a scary looking icon. I've just increased the army tech cap. I was hoping it would let me through, but maybe it needs a little bit more. Okay, we've got an update for our good friend Chuck. Chuck's base admin is only 10. So that's a +4 for -10. I'm going to get rid of that. That's a positive money one. This was negative money as well. Okay, we should have been looking at this. Let's get his admin up. And what I want to look for is positive admin orgs. I don't think I've got any stored here. Why am I not using Kaiser Securities? This is a pretty nice org. That's much better than Puppis. Oh, it's 2 dots. Okay, wait, well, who's stood near global? Oh, that's the problem, is I need 2 dots for it. I can get rid of Durandal. He'll lose, yeah, he doesn't need Durandal. If I unequip Durandal, which I want to keep because I'm hoping it's a marathon reference, and we'll drop Pupus. Is Pupus the worst one? So Pupus is -10. What's the other one? Estonia. They're both -10, but this gives plus 2% economy, so we'll dump this. And we'll equip Kaiser Securities. And that's a little bit better. That's a little bit less negative income for us. Who's next? Fire May has an update. Fire's admin is 11. We'll just keep leveling his admin up for now, so we can get rid of some of the admin groups off of him. Distal has a level up as well. I think I need to get Survivor on him. No, he doesn't have Survivor available. His admin is 6, so let's get his admin up. His security is okay at the moment. And he can take... And Clark Dad. I think Clark Dad's the one who needs to get Survivor. Yeah, let's get Survivor on Clark Dad. And we'll get... Your admin is 4. Let's get your admin up as well. But we need to worry about your security quite a lot. Okay, now looking at the org marketplace... Majestic Instruments. It's not bad. FBI is available, but I don't want the -250. Arcadia Minerals. 12% space mining bonus. That's pretty good. Camorra. Not that amazing. Coral Research. There's a lot of 3 stars here. I think we want to try and get Arcadia Minerals. That's pretty fantastic. Plus 7% economy, plus 7% spoils, and plus 12% space mining. What's Terra? Terra's doing that for him. Let's have a look and see if we've got anyone who's got a 3 they could dump. Regulus Investigations, plus 3 Espionage. We could maybe dump that, or Provonus Interactive. No, Provonus Interactive is too good. Akamar Intelligence is also very good. What else have we got? I don't there's much we can dump off you because you've got all of these special ones. I love, by the way, I haven't put this out in a while, but Quiet Raccoon is the Director Director General for External Security and Director General for Internal Security for the EU, which I find really funny. What can we take off you? We've got Orbital Resource Extraction Inc. It's a 9% bonus. Honestly, I think the best candidate for this is going to be Distal or Clarkdad. Clarkdad has a bunch of random stuff on him, like Jolt Games. He doesn't need 1 command. And then if I can free up a 2, like we could dump Nemesia Public Relations. That also costs us money. Right, no. Cambria Instruments, +1, +2. Let's get rid of Nemesia for +1. We can now get Arcadia Minerals, and that's just a massive bonus. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, that's that done. That is turning into a frustrating part of the game for me. It's lots of micromanagement of our guys. Let's confirm assignments. Let's clear this. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. Glacier Base. I don't know why I'm decommissioning this base, but apparently I'm decommissioning this base, and I'll just leave it. We could give it away to our friends, Humanity First, but we'll leave it.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
Okay. Breakthrough. Campfires were successful. Go to ground. Okay. Alien frigate completes Earth transfer. You know what that means. It's time for combat. So we'll get Task Group Charlie to intercept. And then we'll get the High Fleet, Alpha Fleet, to intercept as well. I love how when we first got our fleets into space, we're kind of like, we're going to get into war with the aliens, or do we want to slowball it? And now I'm just like, nah, full-on space war. That's what I'm here for. That's what's happening. Okay, we're going to tight, short wall, heavy, center, engage. We'll bid 5 KPS. I'm not going to change the music for this fight because it's going to be a pretty quick fight. We'll do it for the next one. They're going to evade, and then High Fleet will hit them. Continue. Oh. I must have misclicked. I must have sent the High Fleet to somewhere else because they did not actually intercept the alien fleet. So let's try that again. Task Group Charlie, intercept, frigate, transfer, and then we'll get Alpha Fleet, transfer. I think they might miss this because I don't know where they are. Hopefully they hit close enough. I must have clicked on something next to it. Well, that's annoying. Task Group Charlie is the Mercury Fleet. No, it's not. Bravo Fleet is the Mercury Fleet. Task Group Charlie is this fleet here. Tight. Short wall, heavy, center, engage, mid 5 KPS. And now the high fleet should hit. Okay, I need to... This is not happening. I think it's because they're coming from different locations. So this is going to fail as well. We'll do tight. Yeah. Archers. Heavy. Center. This is going to fail as well because we're not hitting them at the same time because our fleets are in different locations. They need to start from the same place. So once we've done this, we need to transfer them both back to Scaffold Station and try this again. So we'll just get Task Charlie to start doing that already. Head back to Scaffold Station. Although I'm just going to keep chasing them around and around Earth and not actually get the pinch that's what we need. Okay, High Fleet's now available. So we'll get High Fleet to transfer also back to Scaffold Station. We'll just refuel both fleets really quickly. Just bad interception. I misclicked on the first interception and it's thrown the whole thing off. So let's get them both to refuel. And once it tells me that they're available for retasking, we will go back to war. I will hang my head in shame. So High Fleet's ready to go. I think Charlie Fleet is also ready to go. Yeah, okay. So what we'll do now is Task Group Charlie needs to transfer. Oh, they're not available, so they're still refueling. Okay. We're just waiting for them to finish refueling. Okay, they are now ready to go. So now I can go Task Group Charlie, transfer to Frigate Earth 18 July. The transfer duration exceeds the maximum allowed, 0.0 years. Where are they transferring to? What is going on? Where is the frigate? I can't actually see it in Earth orbit. There it is. What are you doing? Transfer to low Vesta orbit. I think they're running away. Yeah, I think they're running and we can't catch them. If I try again. Yeah, I can't transfer to anywhere. Not enough thrust to catch. That's what I thought. Yeah, so they are leaving Earth orbit. They got here, saw the war fleets, and they are running. That's fine. Another alien fleet has just been built. Okay, Z-Pinch Fusion Reactor 2 is complete. That's a pretty big project. It still solves the problem. It does solve the problem, exactly. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of research we need to get through here. Just checking my notes for research. So we want to make sure we've got our defense batteries done. We want to make sure that we've got everything we need ready for our main fighting as well. Let me just check all the other stuff. I want to pick up alien robotics and I want to pick up alien warships at some point. Alien robotics helps build army, military, which is quite nice. Alien warships is just armies do 25% bonus to human armies, so we don't need that. Alien robots is reverse engineered alien small arms, sorry, is 25% damage to human armies. Alien warships is 5% less damage than alien warships. We also have ferrocite scanners, which we haven't finished building yet, and I still haven't done the actual wormhole tech, which I need to do at some point. But I need to get batteries done, so I'm going to research medium green laser batteries. That's an instant upgrade to all of our LDAs as soon as I get that researched. And the heavy one is for our tier 3 defensive buildings.
Come to our side.
Oh, this is going to take a while. We were at 2% public opinion in Japan. They'd never heard of the resistance. I think we've maybe, I don't know, without hitting stereotypes, if we maybe commissioned a really cool anime about the defensive battles in space. Don't research laser batteries. Plain lasers are obsolete, but those are arcs. Let me check that. Oh, you're right. I thought I apologize. I honestly thought I was researching an arc laser. Let's get rid of all the non-arcs. I honestly thought it was an arc I was researching. Oh, that's weird. There should be a like last episode. What happened last time, guys? There should be a thumbnail. I love that YouTube's doing this to me. By the way, if none of you have seen it, I have a channel trailer now. I had to actually make one for Turn-Based Fest that's happening in 2 days' time. All right, so we're not going to do that. Let's get... Do we need the laser cannons? I don't think we need the laser cannons either. Let's get the light Colgan batteries done. That's climate modeling. That's welfare 5%. Civil defense programs. Oh, you know what we should look for? Do we have that Asian one? Pan-Asian Combine. Is this the one that... Yeah, the Pacific Defense League. Is that the one I want for... No, it's called something else. I can't remember if it's Pan-Asian Combine I want or it's something else. It is a big tech, yeah. We're quite a way away from actually being able to do it, but let me just unobsolete that so I can keep an eye on it. In terms of what we're going to research right now, I might actually get alien robotics, just because this will help us out a lot.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Cool. Yeah, I think it's Pacific Defense Force I need, which I get from this.
Remains on move.
Of course you failed, Clark Dad. 2 new alien fleets just got built. 3 new alien fleets just got built. Cool. Oh, we've got the first of our Mars battleships to be built. Yeah, I thought it is the right one. Cool. All right, let's get these ships named. 3 new battleships just got launched, which is fantastic. So Romeo 92 is going to be renamed to... Interesting, I don't get the reference for this one. This is Tel Megiddo. Next up, we have another ship in Romeo 93. This is going to be... This feels like it should be for a different faction, but I like it anyway. Humanity's Fist. And one more ship. This is a good name. The last one is... Frigid Respite. Now, do I want to build another batch of battleships at Mars? I probably do. Let's merge these all into Delta Fleet. Prototypes in place of Armageddon. That's a good ship name. Alright, oh no, that's not what I want to do. I want to merge fleets. So good, T-Ram. It's here and I like it. Alright, let's just quickly jump into ship construction. Now that we've got ships going, the extra amount of micromanaging has just jumped up another level. So Here Be Dwarves is currently building nothing but a destroyer. So I think I'm going to build another destroyer. We'll build another 2 destroyers and we'll build another 2 battleships. That should give us a decent fleet in Mars orbit. Back to Earth. This is probably going to be as big as a fleet gets. Oh. Oh, I got really excited. Oh, okay. This is a mistake on my part. I could have had a fleet defending Space Station 13. I forgot this was happening. This is happening in Mercury. I could have had this defended. As it happens, I think Space Station 13. This isn't Space Station 13, the Earth Space Station 13. This is NTSS 13 and Mercury. I think this station will be able to hold its own, but combat is now happening. So this station has 2 LDSS. Two layer defense. Oh no, it only has 1 layer defense array. Oh well, we'll have to see what happens. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. You can see all the guns on the layer defense array. Only a couple. Yeah, there's one. I think they'll be okay. Especially if the aliens do what they did last time, which is run straight at the guns. Let's just speed things up a little bit. What do we got? Missiles incoming. Sounds like we've got defensive fire from the coal guns. God, it must be so nerve-wracking to be on the station when this is happening. Like, what can you do? It's all down to that layer defense array. Oof, the lasers are very slow firing on this station. I don't know if they're fast enough to deal with the amount of incoming ordnance. Okay, there's another laser defense. So there's a PD array and a laser array. Okay, so PD is now firing. Okay, that's the first. No projectiles have gotten through yet, and I think we're hitting. Colgan rounds are getting close. Good job we got the PD. Oh, here comes the overwhelm. Yeah, they're gonna hit. Wow, they destroyed that shell centimeters from this station. They're actually firing at the ship with the laser now. Those are direct hits with the laser cannon. It's gone out of laser range. No, it's still taking hits. That was close. That was really close. They're out of missiles now. They're trying to retreat. They could kill the Shimmering Corona. That Holgun round was close. I don't think it's going to get out of range of the... It's actually coming back into range. Oh, it took a hit from a coal gun. Sorry with the chill music. I will make sure to change it next time. That's another hit. That's another hit. This ship's dead. Oh no. Looks like it's drifting. Another hit. It's still alive. Another hit. It's still alive. They just can't finish it off. Oh, its engines are back online. Speeding things up again. There. Alright. We'll just see what the other ship does. They're offering to end the battle. It looks like they're coming in again. They're coming back for another pass. They've gone back into laser range. He's taking a lot of laser fire, but it doesn't seem to be penetrating too much. The laser's just not doing enough damage to him. This is a dumb fight where neither of them seem to be able to finish each other off. Oh, he's actually returning fire. Oof, that was close. Do we want to prolong this battle or just let it end? I think I'm going to end the fight. We destroyed one of the ships. Oh, it's coming back in for another attack. Okay. Okay, they chose not to engage. Yeah, I forfeited. And I will change the music next time. So, we need to keep an eye on what... There's 2 fleets here. Got it. We need to keep an eye on what these fleets are doing. I just want to see what they're doing next, because I can intercept them with Charlie Fleet. With Delta Bravo Fleet. Bravo Fleet? Bravo Fleet. 4:50 a.m. Yeah, well done, Space Station 13. If any station can defend itself against aliens, it's Space Station 13. It may not be able to defend itself against itself. This is Mercury. So yeah, we want to send... damn it, I just jumped across the whole solar system. I want to send Bravo Fleet. 111? Victor 111. Let's check it. Easier way to check this is from this menu. Victor Trouble 1 is a frigate. So I'm probably gonna have to pincer these, aren't I? I don't have enough ships here. So if we split off battleship, if we split off a battleship and 2 destroyers into our second fleet. I didn't click confirm, did I? Okay, and then we'll just give this fleet a name. Task group. We'll call this task group Mercury just so I keep it very simple in my head. And then we will send task group Mercury to intercept Victor 64. And then we will send task group Bravo Fleet to intercept Victor 64. Done. Let's see how that contains of that medicine. We want to engage in a tight, short wall, heavy center. We'll bid 5 KPS. They'll run away. Now we'll do the same thing. Tight, short wall, heavy, center, engage. And I will now change the music. Okay, one thing I want to practice with these fights is getting my destroyers. What is with my destroyers' orders at the start of this fight? Getting my destroyers into the right position. So if I don't burn, he will not overtake because he'll be traveling at the same speed. What I want to do is get him to burn laterally in a bit closer. Oh, this is hard. So here he's gonna be yellow is engaging, but he's only gonna engage this. Then I want him to come down some more. Again, he's still oh no, now instigated a burn, but that's fine because it's a burn in the right direction, except it's not. So I actually want him to come down like this, and then at this point here, I want him to come forward. And as long as we're not... This red here should be fine. He should be at the same speed. And he should now be in the middle of the group. I should bring him over a bit more. So I'll have to correct that. Okay, let's just set primary target, obviously, as a Corvette. We're going to really be careful about the amount of missiles we're using here. In fact, I want to try and not use missiles if I can avoid it. So let's just turn all the missiles off. We're going to try and kill them with coal guns. Because I've got a few engagements I want these battleships to go through. And I want them to keep it for something bigger than a Corvette. Okay, let's engage. One thing I should start doing as well is maybe doing a burn at the start of the fight for my battleships, get them a bit closer in. But the most important thing is keeping my fleet together so that they don't end up in a situation where they're not protecting each other with PD. Okay, here comes the missiles. Enemy's dead. Oof, and we just managed to stop all the shots. That was a perfect victory. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Destroyed the enemy, we didn't use any missile ordnance, and the PD worked pretty well. Good work, team. Okay, so they're done. That's Cloud Serpent destroyed. So we need to wait until they're available for tasking again. So Hopes and Dreams is ready. We just need to wait for the other half of the fleet to be ready. And Task Group Mercury. Okay, so now we can order... I didn't mean to deselect them. We can order Task Group Mercury to intercept Victor 70. And then we also order Hopes and Dreams to intercept Victor 70. Okay, we'll try and engage. They will refuse to fight us. And then Hopes and Dreams will engage them. This will be a bit of a harder fight because it's a Corvette and a frigate, I think. So again, tight, short wall, heavy, center, engage. I think I would like to, so we've got a frigate and a destroyer. I would love to do this just with call guns. We're probably going to need to use some missiles on the destroyer. So same as last time, I want to order the destroyer. Let's just look at this from top down. I want it to bring it over, like this. And then I want to bring it, say, here. I want to go straight down. And I want to stop that turn as well. We probably can start auto-resolving, but they're good. The thing about them, TREM, is they're good practice for me. I need the practice on managing my fleets. And apparently, according to Neo, auto-resolve is bad. So primary target for this engagement is the destroyer. We're going to fire 10 missiles at it. And then we're going to stop firing. Oh, that sounds horrible. Classic Total War auto-resolve. Yeah, I'm thinking about Medieval Total War auto-resolve, and also Warhammer Total War when it first launched. I'm waiting until we fired fire from every bay. Okay, that's 5 fired from every bay. That should be enough missiles. That's 20 missiles we fired at the destroyer. I just want to keep this very, very slow because I want to keep an eye on what's happening. Booker's Brigade. It used to really like heavily favor weird units, didn't it? Okay, we've got incoming missiles from the frigate. I'm going to speed up slightly. Line instead of wall. Yeah, that's a good idea with line. I've actually brought the destroyer in too low here, looking at this. So what I actually want to do is bring it up a little bit. Now, the problem we've got here is it's now going to be much faster. Oh, I've really messed up its maneuver, haven't I? We need to de-accelerate a little bit here. Bring it up. I want to bring it up a little bit higher still. I burnt too hard down. And then I want to bring it over a little bit. There you go. And now it's going to be back in line with the rest of the fleet. I just need to turn it. Well, let's padlock these guys. Destroyer's just dancing at the moment. I messed up its maneuvers, but that's why I'm practicing. The more practice, the better. We might lose the destroyer here because it's playing silly games. Look at those PD lasers. That destroyer took the whole missile barrage and it's still alive. Nope. There it goes. Okay, let's get everyone to primary this guy. And I was going to get the destroyer to padlock as well. They're not going to turn in time, unfortunately, to get a shot off on it. Oh, look at that! Look at that snipe from the destroyer! What a shot! Well done, Borky Pupper. Well, it does. Thank you for reminding me. It does indeed. No, it didn't turn the missiles on. That definitely turned the missiles on in that other engagement. Okay, let's get everyone moving forward. Let's have to turn padlocking off. Yeah, it definitely did, T-Ram. You are on the nose. It definitely did last time. So I just want to get a deacceleration burn going on here. So that we're turning around. Where are you going, friend? Ugh. Not the easiest control scheme, to be honest. It's going to burn really hard. I don't want him to burn that hard. That is a very high G maneuver, isn't it? That's what I want to do. That's better. Alright, everyone burn. Does this cause damage to the ships? It's pretty cool. Oh. I think his reactor just cooked off? I'm not sure. Oh, did the missiles get him? We did investigation to turn the entire range around. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be braking that hard. I don't know. Anyway, he just blew up over there, so that happened. Okay, we took some damage there probably from my braking maneuver. I don't think not a lot of guns fired at him. I think only unless if the guns killed him, it was the Borky Popper, because the Borky Popper was the only one who got a shot off on him. I think we need to get Bravo Fleet back to base just now to repair before we take on the last invader. Whew. So we'll get them to transfer back to... Oh, what's the wasting space station? Yeah, 2 hits and died. It was only a frigate. And we'll get you to transfer back as well. Why don't I see wasting space? Have I gone mad? I can't see the space station. Rocky Mart, Diamond Station, Frosty's on Gunstone, Defiance of Salad, ALA Radiant, Doomsday. Are they... I don't see the station they need to go to. They're apparently already there. Oh, this is... I'm an idiot. This is Hopes and Dreams. This is the actual group that I sent here. It's the other fleet I'm waiting for to come around. It's, Task Group Mercury we're waiting on. Yeah. I got it. Too many things to keep track of. That's why I really appreciate all of you keeping me right. There you go. This is the group I was looking for. Transfer them back to Wasting Space Station. Game just chugs for a second. Whoa. And now we're here for some reason. Because it's a new turn. Okay, right, back to Earth for a couple of seconds. Okay, it is August. Here is the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought has... Okay, I think we can take this on with the High Fleet on its own. I don't think we need to worry about combining the fleets for it. On Earth, the Dreadnought is coming in August. Crash test, that's what's happening. There's a Dreadnought arriving later this month. It's not going to arrive till the 17th, I think. '13th of August. It's going to arrive this turn. Okay. So let's have a quick check on the situation in Japan. We've got ourselves to the most liked people in the country, which is great. So let's start doing something about that. Are you saying that's famous last words? Oh, we got some aliens to fight. Off you go.
Going in hot.
We're going to send in Guy. I think I can afford to purge 2 points here. I'm probably going to need to crack them down first. So we're going to try and crack down... the one we really want is the legislature. It'll run if not pincered, yeah. And that's what we're going to do it. So we're going to crack down this point. I'm going to spend 128 influence on that. We're going to get Quiet to hit another point. He can go after... What have we got? Mass media. Corporations is money, is it? We'll go for mass media. That's 2 crackdowns. We'll get Fire to public opinion. We'll get Distal to inspire Jeremy. And we'll get Jeremy to public opinion as well. Look, the whole team's here. Everybody's in Japan, except for poor Chuck, who's on the other side of the world. Okay, everything's done there. Let me just make sure there's no alarm bells I need to pay attention to here. Unrest is up to 0.8 in Saudi, so we need to do something about the next turn. Public opinion is looking fine. Let's confirm and unpause. Okay, they've completed their transfer. They now need to refuel.
I believe they'll stay loyal.
Campfire was successful. Hopes and Dreams is repaired. They now need to refuel. Task Suite Mercury is resupplied. Good. They're almost ready to take on that guy. As soon as the refuels are done, we're going to take out that last ship. Okay. Hopes and Dreams is resupplied. So let's close this. Select Strike Group, Task Group Mercury. We'll get them to intercept that last... Oh, they've left. Okay. So what I need to pay attention to is just make sure there's no other fleets on the way to Mercury. So I'll just do that really quickly. Low Earth orbit. Salacia orbit. Earth orbit. Victor. Low Earth orbit. Victor. Mars. Earth. Victor. Ceres. So we've got a fleet coming to Ceres. Mercury. Okay, transfer to low. So 23rd of November. 23 Merc 23 November. When are we ready to intercept that? 2 different classes of Mothership. Amazing. I'm so excited for this to come. Okay, let's have a look at the Doom Fleet. We have a stone. Yeah, we have a Consuming Darkstar class Mothership and a Righteous Fury class Mothership. And I think what's coming to Earth that later this year is a Righteous Fury. So, Consuming Darkstar is a space superiority ship. We don't know anything about it. There's going to be a lot of missiles. 1/4 the speed of the other one. Okay. Let's get back to Earth, and we'll just unpause. 13th of August, we're going to get hit by this destroyer. There it is there, this dreadnought. Just zoomed past as it comes back to deaccelerate. Decelerate, I should say. Hi, dreadnought.
We've moved the needle. Their control is vulnerable.
Crackdown comes successful. They really have had enough of us, Crash Test. That's exactly what it is. 2 double crackdown success.
Move the needle.
Public opinion's at 52%. We're just sweeping in and taking control of the country.
The world forever turns.
Oh, this is big. This is a big turn.
What we can do is ensure
We just got ring habs researched.
And never away.
I do have total
That we
control of Earth,
embrace
pretty much, don't I?
All our tomorrows, united
Okay.
and unafraid. Superior Judith Howell.
What are we saying to inspire the Japanese? What I thought, TRM, without hopefully being too stereotypical or potentially racist, is that we've got a really cool anime series about the space war. And that's how we're getting public opinion on our side. Yeah, an anime about space battles. Now that we can only build colonies in space, now that we can not only build colonies in space, but have the technology and medicines to make long-term habitation relatively safe for those who live within them, the time has come to consider humanity's space future on a far grander scale. We now have designs for habitats that can support not just hundreds, but thousands of souls. Entire societies who will never know what it is to feel real land between their feet. These will not consist of not only military and scientific personnel, but families, children, new generations who will lead humanity even further into the stars. As such, comfort and quality of life, leisure, exercise, education is paramount. To achieve that, we will need far more space, and to address the many health complications and inconveniences of zero-G, a semblance of gravity. The clustered microgravity modules of yore cannot provide this, and so our engineers have devised a radically different design. The ring habitat. Nicknamed donuts for their bloated appearance, these rings both resemble and behave like vast wheels, the outer rims forever rotating upon great spokes, a process which creates gravity within those outer rims. The spokes themselves and the hub they join to remain in zero-jet gravity, and thus house the likes of spaceports, reactors, and storage. Life on board a Taurus is not life on Earth, but it does at least approximate it, and crucially, these vast cosmic donuts will enable us to truly found a human civilization in space. We can now research ring cores. Okay, should we get colony habs going as well? On this slot, I think so. Side 9. I was going to make a Gundam reference. Okay. I need to do a whole ton of researching now that we have these habs available to us. But I think I'm going to just get the Dreadnought dealt with first before I look at that, because this is a big fight that's coming up that I want to make sure we win. Call it Area 13.
By the numbers.
Oh yeah, is Colony Habs at 3 pips? I'll fix that. Oh my god, I just realized what I did. That's okay. I thought it was a project for some reason. Let's just fix that. It doesn't need to be like this. It's phased array lasers I want at 3 pips. Okay, did they just arrive or did something else happen? They haven't arrived yet. Okay, Dreadnought has completed Earth transfer. Let's get ready to rumble. This is the Twilight Blade, our first enemy Dreadnought. What do we know about it before we get into combat with it? Okay, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 missile bays, 1 torpedo bay, and it has 1 PD array, 2 PD arrays, and 1 64cm violet laser battery. It also has a spinal mag cannon, and it also is carrying Marines. Let's get ready to defeat it, hopefully. So we're going to get, what are they called again? What's our Earth fleet? Task Group Charlie is our Mercury-based task group, not our Earth-based task group. So the High Fleet, I can't remember what my other fleet is called, or do I need to separate them again? No, I don't think I do. Hang on. Alpha Fleet, it is Task Group Charlie. Yeah. Yeah, Task Group Charlie. I must have clicked on the wrong one. Right, let's get them to transfer to him, and then we'll get the High Fleet to do the same thing. The High Fleet is now, of course, got the Mark Saadi in it. And let's go. Game really chugs on doing the deceptions. Okay, so I think it's supposed to be in a fleet and not on its own. We'll engage, we'll spend 5 KPS, it will refuse to fight us. And now we've got the real fleet here. This is the biggest fleet action we've had. I want to try out the line. I think with this many ships, the short roll is the way to go. And we'll center it. And we are ready to engage. Okay. I really wish I would get a formation where I got 2 destroyers on this side and 2 destroyers on this side, instead of all 4 destroyers where they are. Because what I'd like is a star formation with a destroyer between... each destroyer between a pair of battleships. That would be perfect. All right, let's just set it as primary target so it's done. We're not going to hold back on the missiles here. I can have it dispersed, yeah, but not the way I want. Like, I want to have the 4 here, the 4 battleships here, 2 destroyers on the left side, 2 destroyers on the right side. That would be a perfect formation for me. Because what I now have to do is I have to try and let's just padlock these guys straight away. They're just going to cruise forward and do their thing. We've got the battleships Grayling, the battleships Batfish, Grayling, Duke of Ur, and Mark Saadi all heading into battle combat here, supported by the Roadkill Simulator, Antimony, Rovensky's binoculars, and Wahoo. Because what I want to do is I want to put one of these destroyers over on the far side, and getting it over there is going to be pretty tough. I'm going to have to arc down a little bit, and then probably burn a little bit to get it back to like here. Maybe get it a bit lower actually. Oh, this is messy. It's really difficult to give orders in 3 dimensions. Bleh. That's kind of what I want, yes. And then I want you just to swing around to forward. And then I really need you to, when you get there, you need to burn to catch up with the rest of the fleet. And let's get the other one to do something similar. Problem is they're going to be falling behind at this point, so they need to burn hard to catch up. Yeah, I'm very carefully avoiding any touches. We're just bringing them into the middle here. And then I'm just going to bring, I think I'm just going to bring these two in closer. I'm not going to mess around with their locations. If they auto-evade, Neil, I'm really happy about that, but with how the game handles every other aspect of space combat automatically, I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, let's go. Combat is a go. Let's hope my maneuvers don't kill our ships. I'm going to do this at 2 speed because I feel like it's a pretty big fight. So let's have a look at the Dreadnought while we're waiting. That Spinal Gun looks pretty big. Okay, maneuvers are already started. So the reason I want the destroyers more central is if the enemy attacks us on this side, the destroyers can't help out with PD. Wait. What is happening here? These are not the orders I remember giving. Because I haven't finished them off. So you need to straighten up here. And go straight. Yes, that's perfect. Same here. You just need to straighten up a little bit. Cool. And then you need to come around a bit more like this and straighten up. And you need to do the same thing here. Okay. That should give us a pretty, not like a perfect, not a parade formation, but it's a pretty good combat formation. I want this one to burn a bit harder. And we should be okay. Straighten up and fly right. The problem is, I think we're going to get into combat encounters later on where the ranges we can engage on are so far that I won't have time to make changes. Oh, do we have a collision? No. The type of radiators we have are not deployable, crash test. We don't have deployable radiators on our ships. They will just be hot. We have tin droplet radiators, so they're already open. They're not like your traditional big spread out ones like you saw the initiative have. I'm speeding up a little bit until the engagement starts. Okay, this ship's going way too fast, so let's burn it back a little bit. But then again, I'm very worried about it facing the wrong way. Oh, okay, combat is starting. Let's fix you because you're gonna collide. This is a messy fleet action. Very messy. Yeah, you're going way too fast. Oh, missiles away. The missiling has begun. Ooh, that's scary. The Intimity got way too close there. All the missiles. I'm not holding back here. We're firing everything. Hull guns are now firing. I'm going to set all of the destroyers to padlock now. It's all about overwhelming the PD. Destroyers are doing their job. They're screening. Oh, that's it. We won. I was too busy looking at the PD situation to realize we destroyed it. It got ripped apart by the coal guns. Absolutely wrecked by the coal guns. Well done. The destroyers worked like the positioning wasn't great by me, but I put them in the right place and they did the job I wanted them to do. And that is the Destroyer destroyed. That's 24 exotics we got from that fight. Nobody took any damage. We just expended most of our missile magazines. Well done, fleet. Yeah, the missiles didn't even make it. The PD, the call guns, those are tier 3 call guns. They are really, really doing some fantastic work. Okay, let's get them back to Scaffold Shipyard. There was a lot of effort to completely translate aliens, wasn't it? Just I didn't want to. What my biggest fear with this campaign is hubris, right? I don't want to be like, oh, we'll take the aliens, no bother, and then get completely wrecked. So I'm always going in very cautiously. I fear that that's the better way to handle them. There's quite a lot of components to resupply the fleet, though. Okay, our next big engagement is going to be the Mothership. Will the Mothership accept a battle if we attack with the whole fleet, or are we going to have to intercept it again? Okay, that's both of our task groups refueled. Just closing these out. More alien fleets are being built. They're building fleets constantly. Alright, so let's take oh wait, let's check level ups actually really quickly. No, anything interesting in the marketplace? Mostly just looking for mining stuff. Doesn't look like it. Okay, Andrew, I'm sorry your headphones are gonna burst. I hope things are okay. Yeah. Slowly, we'll take this, well, as we can. Chuck's got some aliens to fight in Brasilia. We'll get Guy to purge the... I want to make sure he's purging the executive point. We'll get Quiet to purge the other one.
Removing our enemies.
Standing by.
And let's check, not tech, let's check nation situation. So we've got one, we need to do something about unrest in the EU, and we do something about unrest in Saudi Arabia.
Restoring order.
Standing by.
We'll keep inspiring Jeremy Clarkdad.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
Ready to go. Where do you need me? We'll turn down the heat.
Okay. Hopefully we will not have any blue on blue, even though we almost had a crash there. There we go.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
I need to inspect Clarkdad and check what his loyalty's at pretty soon. Ring cores are now available to research, which is going to unlock so much stuff. I might dump civilian fusion reactors to get it underway. This is a pretty important tech. My blue booster for Phantom Brigade. I do have a lot of blue and Phantom Brigade, that is true. Sometimes it's just hard to remember where things are going to be in like another turn's time. What's happening with America, by the way? Invasion Age. Our military has leveled up. Oh, look at the icons. We have space tanks. Invasion Age military. Still using conventional weapons by the looks of it. No lasers or... They could be call guns. They could be rail guns. But yeah, the US now has the most advanced military on the planet of Earth. Because I'm pretty sure if we check Japan, they are still really far behind in robotics age. They're at 5.5, and South Korea is the only other one that's even close, and they're at 5.1. So they've just ticked over to robotics. But we have invasion age. Up to 157 exotics, which is pretty nice. Another alien fleet got built.
Things are stabilizing.
2 new alien fleets got built there.
Target secured.
Wiped out invasive flora and fauna. Excellent work. Oh, abductions in Lower Guinea. We need to do something about that.
Our people have taken control.
1 control point. Oh, we've got a new destroyer launched in Earth orbit. Let's get a name for it. Oops, sorry. Did I close? I closed Chrome. Let me just reopen that. I need to get my history back. 2 seconds. Sorry, everybody. I did not mean to close this. Run the little program. It has not asked me to prove that I'm a human this time, which is nice. Come on, run. It doesn't want to run. There you go. I would like a ship, please. Willing Burden is the name of the ship. Save name. I think... Which fleet needs this more? So High Fleet is currently 1, 2, 3, 4 destroyers. And Charlie is 3 destroyers. We'll give it to Charlie, just to make sure that they're staying a threat. Otherwise the aliens won't run for them, and that will cause us some huge problems. Cool. What's going on in Shipyard Land? So we've not got anything building at Scaffold Shipyard here. Let's get another battleship laid down. Although we need to start thinking about mission control because we are down to our last 160 odd.
We are in control now.
Okay, both purchases are successful. We control half of Japan and we're bang on. Look at that. Just to shore up our defenses there and get a tiny bit more. And we control 1 of their armies. Excellent. 2 of their armies. Well, let's make sure they're home before we do anything else. I'm sorry, was there a country there called the Pirate States? Did I see that? Are both of these armies at home? This one is. And this one is good. Okay. That's something I always forget. Let's get Distal to defend Japan.
Securing our control.
Let's get Chuck to investigate the alien activity in Brazzaville.
Ready.
Let's get Guy to investigate Clarkdad and check what his loyalty is right now. Let's check the... and we'll do priorities in a second. So we've got 1.7 unrest in Japan. Everywhere else is looking pretty good. 0.7 in Eurasia. Let's just get on top of that before it becomes a problem.
We'll make things safe.
And then what's public opinion like? Hey Gurgly, how's it going? Public opinion. Are you just saying Pacific states, or are you trying to remind me about something about specific dates? Public opinion isn't too bad. We'll do public opinion in Gulf states and Saudi Arabia just to make sure that they're on side.
I will tell our story.
Where do you need me?
I will persuade
I will
the
try
people.
to sway the public.
Okay, everyone's got mission objectives. There's nowhere undefended. Let's confirm and on pause. We're getting very close to...
Making things safe for our people.
Oh, Pirate States. Okay. Defend interest. Good. When is this mothership arriving again? Can we see it yet? Was that it there? No. Okay, Algeria has built nukes. Yeah, I was... So we got Victor 124 is heading for 19 Fortuna. Oh, hello. Kessler Syndrome. Low Earth orbit is becoming increasingly saturated with debris. I wonder if that's because we're constantly fighting battles in low Earth orbit. The primary culprit is wreckage from multiple space battles, in which warships and civilian stations alike are blasted apart into innumerable pieces that are difficult for even all of Earth's combined space agencies to track. The density has now reached a level where collisions between debris create even more debris in turn, leading to an unstoppable runaway effect. While operations in medium Earth orbit and beyond should remain mostly unaffected, low Earth orbit is now a very dangerous place for ships, habits, and satellites to be. That's unfortunate because we have a lot of stuff there. All human factions will have their mission control income reduced by 10% for 6 months. What's our mission control going to drop to? 352. Okay. Where is that mothership? Mothership.
I have
Okay, 3rd of October. Okay. Okay. Clark Dad has a loyalty of 25. We can stop inspiring him. Now, how did they do that? They probably took Clark Dad because his security is really low. So we need to do something about that. Resistance loyalists have arrested Rebel Samantha Bastet, an agent for the Protectorate. Interesting. We've learned the Protectorate failed to sabotage project mission that was targeting Jeremy Clark Dad. Jeremy Clark Dad can invade, so Clark Dad needs to go to ground, and we need to get his security up. And we've captured. They rolled a critical failure.
our direction.
Things are cooling off.
We've moved the needle.
For the first time in the game, this view is actually quite useful because I can see the alien fleets moving around. Big fleet here, heading to this base. Japan uncontrolled Protectorate has declared war on Kenya. They're probably retaliating for us taking Japan off them. So this destroyer is going to hit us before the mothership does. But only by a few days. Oh, I've paused the game. Where's Victor 99 going? Okay, it's going to our base. Ring cores are done. Allows faction to found rings. Does that mean I can upgrade to rings as well? I'm gonna get Pan-Asian Combine going. I don't have the control points for it, Neil. I don't want to go over cap. We'll get there. So we can do the ring core upgrade here. It's going to take 60 days to do. Is there any reason why I don't want to do this? Well, this will not stop anything, will it? That's a really good point. I don't know why I didn't do that. Is there any reason why I don't want to upgrade this orbital core right now? I'm going to maybe do them one at a time, just while we're dealing with this, and then off stream I'll do a bunch more. I think I'm just going to upgrade it. Okay, 60 days, we'll get that one done. I'm only going to do them one at a time while we've got these enemy fleets on the way. I just want to be very careful. Okay, so we've got an alien fleet. A big alien fleet has arrived over this mine. I think we're going to lose this mine. That's like 6 ships. Where is the mine? Can't find it. Where are you? I thought I had a... Yeah, I've got Craig Mathia here. There it is. So this base has 2 LDAs to defend against about 1 million enemy ships. So we'll have to see what happens here.
Mission in progress.
We found something.
Yeah, they've begun bombarding the base. The base got wrecked. So we lost fusion reactor array, farm, skunk works, mining complex, and skunk works. But we still have the 2 LDAs, so they'll probably start shooting back at this point. I'm not going to fix this until we find out what happens with this engagement. Just 2 of the ships have been destroyed by the LDAs. And that's a new turn. Okay. So one thing that's going to happen, we've got another destroyer fight coming up this turn. Which is something we need to deal with. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't take the Japanese executive. That was really stupid. Like, incredibly stupid, but whatever. We'll recover from it. It's not the end of the world. Right, Chuck and Assault Aliens. They're in Dakar.
Heading to LZ. Ready to go.
So we've got what are we doing? What's going on? We've got a destroyer coming in on the excuse me. We've got a destroyer coming on the 29th. We need to get Clarkdad to go to ground. We're going to try and turn this person who got captured. The game may have crashed. Please don't have crashed. Uh-oh. Yep, that's a hard crash. It's a hard crash to desktop. Oh no, how much have we lost? Okay, let me see what we've got going on here. Just relaunching the game to see what we have. Yeah, we've got it on a save from 11:35, which is just a minute ago. Thank goodness. Right, I'm loading that. Thank goodness the autosaves do their job. Right, we just have to sit and let the game load for 10 minutes because it just took a while to load. How is everybody doing? Are you enjoying Space War? I am actually really enjoying Space War. I have to say, I think if I wasn't streaming this game, I'd have struggled to have kept going with it because there's so much going on. But because you're all engaging with me really nicely, it's actually really helping me keep with it, and I'm actually really enjoying it because of that. Yeah, too much clicking is really what it is. My APM is way too high for the game to handle. Oh, thank you, TRM. It's a milestone, isn't it? Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. CTD. Oh. Too many clicks, indeed. While we're waiting, thanks again, T-Ram. I really, really appreciate that. That's really nice of you. Just a reminder that I'm streaming Xenonauts 2 on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is not my normal stream time, but I'm taking part in #Turn-Based Fest, which is a big streaming and Steam festival for turn-based games. It starts tomorrow. You'll see Steam will update and it'll have a whole sale page for turn-based games. So please take your time to check out all the turn-based games. It's really heavily indie focused. I really wanted to stream Mars Tactics, but sadly another streamer got to it before me. And they're going to be streaming it tomorrow, I think. But I've got Xenonauts 2, and I am not great at Xenonauts, so we'll see how we go. I'm going to try and play it on hard, and I've purposely not gone too far into the demo to make sure that a lot of stuff's fresh for me. So we'll see how that goes. I know it's not my normal streaming time. I know a lot of people won't be able to join up, but I just thought I'd let you know that it's happening. Okay, we're back. So we just lost that turn. How many knots can a Xenonaut not if a Xenonaut could not knots? So you think about restarting your resistance run, Gurgly, because I started doing stuff on Mercury on 2031. Who are you? Well, Humanity First having that stuff isn't too bad. It's better than the servants having that stuff. And one of the bonuses you have about not having a space presence yet is the aliens won't be too angry with you yet. 5 p.m. for you, Neil? That's good. All right. So what do I need to do? I think I need to confirm assignments this turn. What is the date? 16th of September. Okay, we're not that far back. I just need to do this turn's worth of assignments. Well, unfortunately... Wait, is it the start of the turn? Are we really lucky? Oh, wow. We're really lucky. It's the start of the turn. Okay, so Chuck needs to fight the stuff in Dakar. I'm going to click very slowly. Clarkdad needs to go to ground. This is what crashed the game last time in Paris. Okay, that worked. And what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to turn Samantha Bastantme because
Acknowledged.
Getting eyes on what the Protectorate are
Not
doing
here.
seems pretty good to me. Where are they? Here they are. Insufficient investigation of target. Oh, I need to investigate them first. Okay. Yeah, don't worry if you can't attend. Don't like. It's not something I'm going to be doing all the time. I was asked to take part. I'm really happy to take. I'm like really excited to take part, but it's not like a constant thing or anything you need to worry about.
Ready for my mission.
Okay. Let's check the situation in all of our places. So we've got 1.9 unrest in Japan. I don't think we need to worry about a coup yet, though. Oh, you know what I haven't checked? I haven't checked our priorities in Japan. Let's get them building mission control. So now they're just building mission control. I love how the Protectorate are building military and spoiling them. In fact, we'd probably need to invest in welfare to counter that. Oh. It's the time for me is really funny. So I'm streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, but for me it's midday Saturday that I'll be streaming, which is just the time differences blow my mind. What else do we want to do here? Public opinion. None of the important nations are that low. If it gets under 40%, I kind of jump on it. Unrest is also fine. So what else can we do here? I think we'll do some advising. So we'll get you to advise the US. Also, we're not at cap because that's got up to 6.23. We'll get Fire to advise Europe. And we'll get Distill
Where to?
to stabilize Japan. I think that's the way to do it.
Restoring order.
Okay, so we have a battle with a destroyer coming up this turn, and then after that it's Mothership time. Well, let me bring back the there we go.
Offering counsel.
Offering counsel.
Going off the grid.
That's interesting, our command just went down. Oh, manufacturing complexes are ready to research. This is going to be great. We're going to research so much stuff.
Surveillance complete.
Loyalty score is 15. Oh dear. The initiative are pumping out fleets right now. The initiative are building a lot of fleets. Battle stations. We're now able to undertake the battle stations project. What is the battle stations project? We've got a new ship in Mars orbit. A new destroyer. Let's get a name for that. This feels like a famous name that I'm sure I've seen before somewhere. Warspite. We'll just quickly add that to the Mars fleet. We should probably get Strike Group Mook repaired, right? That would probably be a good idea. So Delta Fleet is our Mars fleet. We will merge them with Romeo 101. And we'll get Strike Group Mook to repair because their Marines have been damaged this whole time. Oops. Back to Earth. Hey Gamer Kane, how's it going? I was just talking about it, which is interesting. One name's the British Navy, got it. I knew I'd heard Warspite before. Yeah, new battle stations are the Tier 3 LDA, oh cool. Okay, European Union has launched a new navy, excellent. I think we need to build a lot more navies though. So yeah, we'll keep the build navy priority going. How is cohesion here? Cohesion has dropped down to 4.9. We need to get that back up. So we need to start investing in Unity to get cohesion back up. So I'm going to put a point in Unity across the board and just see how that affects things. I suppose that's a good motto. Failed to stabilize Japan. Needed a 98, rolled a 99. Victor Fliff Knight. So they're bombarding Fortuna's Song again, and they got destroyed. Striker Mook has been repaired. Let me just check. Is there any? There's still okay. There's still an alien fleet in orbit of this base, but this base has now destroyed 3 alien ships. I think it deserves to be repaired, honestly. Oh, this is a different base. So this is a military science research center. Let's just re-add that. If I can find it. There it is. So what was the other base? I thought it was Fortuna's Song, wasn't it? What is this base? No, it's Iron is the base. Yeah. I feel like it is Terra because they're just getting hounded. It's this base here, Iron, that was getting wrecked and needs to be repaired. So, wait, I'm so confused. I thought that most of this base was destroyed. Or is it Lafayette base? It's Lafayette base. Okay, so let's repair this. So this is a settlement mining complex. Pretty important. This was Skunk Works. This was a farm. Yeah, we were expecting Kessler to happen sooner. I think we've kind of rushed. We kind of rushed Kessler once we got into space because we fought so many battles in Earth orbit. And this is a Skunk's Works as well. Okay, I think they deserve to be repaired considering they're holding out pretty well against the aliens. Okay, here comes the destroyer. So let's get ready for another battle. And the Mothership is right hot on its tail. Go, we really need to get Japan out of the hands of the Protectorate. They just keep declaring wars.
Good guys.
Can we undo Kessler? Apparently if we build space defenses, we can use the space defenses to start destroying some of the debris. Heavy green arc lasers are done. I've got to do this again because of the crash. All right, let's get... I'm just thinking about maybe we get started on stuff like battle stations. Yeah, I'm going to start knocking out all of the modules for our ring habs. And the destroyer is about to achieve Earth orbit. Okay. I think we've already got Arc Laser PD. No, we haven't got Arc Laser PD. Is that available? No, I think we've already done Arc Laser PD. Right, let's get this destroyer killed. So Task Group Charlie, transfer, intercept the destroyer. And then we want to get the High Fleet to do the same thing. Alpha Fleet, intercept. Yeah, we've had Arc Laser PD, good. I'm glad I'm not going crazy. Our PD at the moment is really, really, really doing work. And transfer. Yeah, original refit, that's right. Okay, they're going to avoid this fight. I wonder if I do a chevron. It's just the way they like, I can't change the ship. It's frustrating that it puts all the destroyers to the right of the fleet if I do a short wall. Okay, here comes the proper engagement. I'm going to try a chevron for this flight, just to see how that comes out. It's probably going to be a mess, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, it's a mess. It's a total mess, because it's only half a chevron. Oh, it's terrible. This is the worst formation I could have picked. This is really bad. This is really bad for this engagement. How am I going to fix this? This is atrociously bad. Right, this destroyer is pretty easy. We need it to accelerate to about here. Well, if I don't assign my ship classes correctly. Well, if someone had... mentioned that I could do that, that would have been good, but nowhere was there a tooltip or a tutorial to help me in knowing that. This isn't the first Mothership battle, Neil. This is a destroyer battle. That's why I'm experimenting. We'll try and get everyone to the same. The problem is that they're gonna have to do a counter burn, or they're gonna accelerate too fast. We just gotta try and bring everyone together as much as possible, I think. Yeah, I know I can select the ship class. This is why these are all set to space superiority. Because it looks horrible is why I'm panicking. Okay, let's just go. I'm probably not going to fire all the missiles, to be honest. We'll fire 10 from each launcher. They're screen ships. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, maybe we need to... When we do the next refit, we can change that. Yeah, I can refit them. It's all good. At no point was I aware that changing the ship's role would affect its position in a battle. Yeah, I can win it without doing anything. Although, where is this destroyer going? Oh, you know what I should do? I should padlock everybody. We don't have time to refit everybody before the mothership gets here, so we're just gonna have to deal with it when they come. The problem with some of the types, like calling them battleships, transports, is that it doesn't let you put certain stuff on them, or save the design, is what I should say. We might take some unnecessary hits here just because the PD is spread out so much. Look at the call gun fire. I hope you can see that on the stream. He's just, to be fair to this ship, he just burned straight into us. Good work, team. I have so many resources that I'm not really too worried about it right now. Okay. Oh, good. We won the battle. I've got time to repair and rearm before the mothership gets here. Transfer back to Scaffold Shipyard. Yeah, I've got time to reset the missiles. And then I know they don't matter. They matter if I don't, because that's how I dealt with my Mercury situation earlier with the 3 fleets. Thanks, Kane. That's really useful. That's really handy. I hadn't bothered to check the other sections. Okay, all good. Let's get you guys back. Let's get you to quickly repair. They're already repaired. Let's get you to resupply. And let's get you to resupply. There you go. And we'll be ready with full complement of missiles and fuel in time for the mothership arriving. What's HAT? I've never seen HAT before. Okay, that's Alpha Fleet ready to go. Fully resupplied. Hawaiian. Oh, cool. More alien fleets got built while that was happening. But you know what I see? I see a mothership. 3rd of October. It's coming. So if we just quickly go off what Spoop has just pointed out and check our ship designs. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at ship classes. So the Neo 1B battleship is obviously a space superiority ship. And the Night Sky 1B destroyer, yes, I'm waiting for phasers and a Z pinch. Is also space superiority. So we probably want to change this to... So if I mouse over here, it tells me, but it doesn't tell me in the menu. So if I change it to strike, preferred combat engagement range short, standoff. It doesn't really tell me a ton. Will limit pellet mass and favorable ability, preferred combat range short. Defense bomber. I don't know which of these will put it where I want to put it, that's the thing. I'm not going to change the rules. I was just looking at that because I didn't know that affected it. Spoops taught me something new. Okay. Yeah, definitely for between streams, don't worry. As well as all the ring hab upgrading. Right, Mothership's on its way. Before we deal with the Mothership, we have to deal with Earth. Let's jump back onto the planet.
Reporting in.
So we want to get Fire
What's the op?
to turn our new Protectorate friend. Where is she? She's still here because she's been captured. That should bring her over.
Standing by.
That's good to know. But the tooltip doesn't say that, which is what makes it a bit frustrating. It just, I guess it does with how much propellant is used. I guess that makes sense. But it would be nice if it just explicitly said the same thing that you've just said, because that's really, really useful. Okay, Chuck has some aliens to destroy.
Taking it to them.
Guy and Co. Let's have a look at this situation in the nations. We've got 1.9 unrest in Japan. Let's deal with that. That's not great. How is Unity looking here? We're back up to 5. We'll keep the Unity investment to make sure that cohesion stays high enough so that when we unify the Europe and Eurasia, we're good to go. We'll get Guy Fawkes to lower unrest in Japan. We'll also get Quiet to do that. We'll get Distal to do public opinion in Gulf and Saudi, because that's dropping again.
We'll make our appeal.
I'm here. Making our case.
Where's the fathership? Hey Derp, I'm glad you made it. Okay, let's confirm assignments and unpause. Here comes the mothership. Now, just before I hit this, do I need to intercept the mothership, or will it take a fight if I just engage it? I'm guessing I need to intercept it with my 2 fleets. Okay, mothership is here. Well, it's not quite here. It's a missile carrier. The mothership's a missile carrier. Well, that's a weird zoom in. Yeah, this is a missile carrier mothership. So just before I unpause the game, confirmation that I need to intercept this ship. It will not take a combat if I just charge at it. I'll give it a couple of seconds. I'm gonna have a sip of tea. If I don't get an answer, we're just gonna go ahead with an interception. Stone cold tea, my favorite. No answers? Okay, we're gonna go for an interception then. Alien mothership. That's a weird picture. Yeah, its combat power is only 1k. My fleets are higher. Okay. Jeremy has a hat on. Jeremy does have a hat on. Yeah, cool. Looks cool, the mothership. 1 accept versus 3k. Okay, let's intercept then. Charlie fleet. I feel sorry for Task Group Charlie because they never actually get to fight. Which is a shame. It's also a shame they can't like join the battle as reinforcements, but I understand that with relativistic speeds and how things are moving around, that can't actually happen. But it would be cool if it could. And let's intercept the mothership. And unpause. Members have a very limited fuel tank. What does the motherships? Oh, I can intercept burn, yeah. Yeah. It's still got 141 dv, which to me feels like an awful lot. Oh, I should probably speed the game up a little bit. Okay, first interception is complete. We're gonna go in with our standard because I don't want to mess around with it for this fight. Short wall, heavy, center. Okay. And we'll engage with 5 KPS. We'll just do with that. Right, they decided not to fight us, but now they can't avoid the High Fleet, which will engage them again. It will go in with a short wall. Apologies if you can hear the gross noises the dog is making. Center. Are you ready? This is it. This is the fight with the Mothership. Engage. Can you imagine if I clicked auto resolve? Wow, it's huge. Damn, that's a big ship. Okay, first things first. Primary target for everybody. We're going to, just very quickly before the things start, we're going to padlock all of the battleships. They need to keep their frontal armor facing it. We're going to try and do something similar to what we did last time with the destroyers. Bring them in the middle of the formation. But I'm not going to go quite as crazy with my maneuvers as I did last time. That's interesting. That reset that. So it's a burn there. And then I want them to straighten out around about here. And that should be a pretty good position. Just one thing we're going to watch out for is they're not moving up anymore, which is a bit annoying because that's what I wanted them to do. So we'll just get them to pull up a little bit here and then come forward there. And I want them a little bit ahead of the rest of the fleet because we can afford to lose a destroyer. That's a little bit too far. That's not too bad. We can afford to lose a destroyer. What we can't afford to lose is a battleship. What we don't want to lose is a battleship. So same thing here. We'll get you to turn like this. Then we'll do a downward maneuver. And then at this point here, we'll get you to face forward again. That's not bad. This is looking better. Just to make sure that is definitely pointing towards the Mothership. Okay, now these two here, get you to turn in as well. Get you to do a downward move. And then can't get him to pull up yet, which is a bit annoying. That's actually not a bad position to be in at the end. We'll have to be attentive. There's a lot of burns going on here. You might end up quite hot. We'll see how that comes out. And I'm just going to bring this one in alongside, I think, without doing too much with its maneuvering. Just so it's on the same line. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that. We've got a... Is this enough of a... Yeah, it's enough of a gap. Let's begin the engagement. I'm going to do this at pretty slow speed, so I'm going to see how this is going. Whew. I want to speed up to speed 2, I think. We're going to launch all of the missiles here. This is going to be... There's going to be a lot of ordnance in the air here. Missiles are away. We're launching now. Hull guns are firing from the alien ship. Oh, the Barky Popper has picked the worst time to want to go out. Let's see if she settles. 1 second. I think she's just woken up and she can hear something outside, so that's brilliant. The aliens are also outside. Lots of missiles being launched from the enemy. Oh, this is bad timing. I think I'm going to have to pause the game for a second and let the dog out. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. She just wanted to go upstairs to her actual bed. Okay, here comes the first of the ordnance from the aliens. Ooh, that got close. That was a hit. Right, let me just take a second to fix my destroyer's movement. Are we gonna have a collision here, or is he underneath? Okay, this is pretty bad. Let me fix this as a mess. Our formation is just breaking apart. Yeah, that's not too bad. Need to fix these as well. You guys just need to straighten up. I need you to be taking the brunt of any fire that comes through. I'm a bit worried about what's going to happen here. I got distracted by good old Borky Pupper. I should keep you on this side of the ships, I think, because this is where most of the fire is coming in. We're not planning to do complicated maneuvers. Yeah, we're doing lots of complicated maneuvers because I like to click buttons. Please don't hit each other. Oh my goodness. So embarrassing. Well, we had a little bit of a bump. Let's make sure we're not going to have a bump down here. No, we're not going to have a bump down there. Should have just kept it nice and simple. It's not a first engagement without something that makes you facepalm, right? Okay, first of the cold guns are starting to hit the aliens. Did massive damage to that battleship. The good news is the PD is now actually doing its job. We lost the destroyer, and the enemy mothership is down from cold gun fire before I even notice. Okay, we lost one destroyer. We've got one very badly damaged battleship. Enemy mothership is down, and we had a dog attack in the middle of that. I can't blame the dog, but she did distract me a lot. However, mothership has been destroyed. We got only 0.26 exotics from that fight. I'm going to replay that. I wish there was a replay option, actually. That would be quite good to see that just happen. But we did it. We lost the destroyer, which is sad, but it gave its life to defend a battleship, which I'm pretty happy with. That's what it's kind of supposed to do. Let's get them back to... Oh, I can't transfer them. I think we need to dump... I think the Mark Saidi may not have thrust. Yeah, it's got no engines. The Mark Saidi has no engines or radiator. It also has no bridge. It lost a PD turret and it lost a gun. Yeah, the Mark Saidi is a wreck, and I don't have any way of dragging it back. The other ship that's damaged is the Batfish. The Batfish has drive. It lost its hydrogen trap. It's lost structural integrity. And it's lost 2 PD turrets. I think we can save this ship, but we've lost the Mark Saidi. The Mark Saidi is not a wreck. Well, why can't I transfer then? It's a defense satellite. If I split the fleet, I lost the destroyer, and it looks like we've lost the Mark Saidi as well. Okay, let's move the Mark Saidi from the fleet for the moment, and now I can transfer. Yeah, it's the Mark Saidi that's died. We'll get this. We'll send these guys back to Scaffold Shipyard. So what do we do with the Mark Saidi then? Is it recoverable? Then Satellite Saidi is there. Did I lose the second destroyer or not even notice it? Because that's pretty embarrassing if I did. Alright. Damaged engines not recoverable. Interesting. Let's do a repair on this fleet, and then we'll get this one to transfer back to Scaffold Station. Well, if the aliens weren't annoyed with us before, they'll be extra annoyed with us now, because not only did we win the fight, we won the fight by making a huge mistake. Okay, Charlie's good to go. I could try finding a station directly on top of it. Is that... I think some of the damage has been repaired by the crew. Because... no, it hasn't. There's a sentimental part of me that kind of just wants to leave it in orbit for a while. I mean, we've got the mission control for it.
We've turned them to our
Cool, we turned the
cause.
Protectorate over to our cause. I think we're gonna leave the Saidi there for now, honestly. It's a Pyrrhic victory situation. Okay, that's our fleet's ready to go for the next alien attack. More fleets have come for Lafayette. Is this Lafayette base or is this Iron? Craig Mather base is... we've got more ships coming for it. And it hasn't finished rebuilding everything, but it still has its 2 LDAs. Ship with a platform module. Ooh, yes. I think it's time to bring back... I think it's time to bring back the Mishaps class ship with a new refit. And upgrade the Mishaps class gunship. Can I put... do I even have platform cores? I've got solar platform kits. I could use a solar platform kit. I keep unclicking it. So I don't even need to redesign this, although it will be slow because it has an ion drive. But we could use another Mishaps class to build us a platform on top of it. Do I even want to bother? This ship doesn't need to go anywhere. I'll just build a standard Mishaps, which is to market as unobsolete because suddenly it isn't actually obsolete anymore. Mishaps, you're getting a rebuild. Let's do it. I don't think it'll take very long to build either. Oh, she's back. Hang on a second. She wants to pop outside. I'll be right back. Oh, let's not unpause the game. Be right back. And I'm back. She just wanted to do a tour of the house. Yeah, I don't even need to change the Mishaps. That's the thing, because it already has. Now the problem is I don't have. Well, here we go. We're gonna get a bunch of battleships in 10 days, so I'll just queue up a Mishaps, and we'll see what happens. It's gonna take 40 days to build the Mishaps. Let's see if we can recover the Mark Saidi. I think that is something the Resistance would definitely do. We're basically pulling the wreck, the old scuttled one. They're recovering it with a tug and getting it to go.
We've moved the needle.
The people will come to our side.
The LZ is secure.
Good work, Chuck. I'm considering doing an Academy or an Exodus run. focusing on the Southern Hemisphere and staying away from Europe and Russia because it's been so powerful for me getting them so early. Let's see what happens. So they're attacking Iron again. They destroyed our military research center again. Dwarf Fortress? I have... Dwarf Fortress is a game I haven't touched since it originally came out, but I am very excited to see that it's out on Steam. Dwarf Fortress would be fun. I don't know how you let's play, how you do like a video stream. Whoa. Pakistan just did a lot of stuff. Whoa, what's up? A lot of crazy things just happened. Okay, let's just check nowhere needs to be defended. Nope, everywhere is good. Community game, yeah, we could do a community game on the Discord. Right, Chuck has no aliens to fight, that's fine. What's the nation situation in terms of unrest? We've got 1 unrest in Saudi Arabia, 0.9 in EU. Okay, we need to do some stuff, some anti-unrest stuff. Oh, have you not seen it, Derp? The game has a whole new graphics version, graphics release. Fully integrated, new music. It's pretty cool. So we're going to get Guy to stabilize the EU. Yeah, that's exactly it, Neil. So that's the point of making it Steam. We'll do a stabilize in Eurasia. Where else needs to be stabilized? Gulf states and Saudi Arabia. We'll just stabilize this term. Everyone's a bit scared after seeing the Mothership in orbit.
We'll turn down
and seeing the great military commander crash a destroyer into a battleship, which I'm so embarrassed by. I can't believe I did that.
Ready to go.
Yeah. To be honest, Chuck Alexander's been weeping for quite a while. There haven't been any aliens for him to like fight continually for ages. And we'll do an advise in America. How is cohesion here? Cohesion is competitive, good. It is the 16th. Let's quickly check level ups. We're going to level up here for Guy Fawkes. Let's get their command up just to give us a little bit of wiggle room on control points. And we've got to level up for Quiet as well. I'm going to do the same thing there. Chuck doesn't have a level up. Nobody else has a level up. Anything interesting down here? Delphinus Foundation? No, I'm mostly interested in space mining. Kusanagi Engineering, no. Nah, nothing that exciting there. I can't wait to be named after an alcoholic miner who dies in a I actually had a miner in Boat Murdered, if anyone knows what that is. No, I think they were a ballista loader. I believe they got killed by an undead elephant. Okay, let's just check the alien fleet situation. Right. Doom fleet still sitting here. No operation assigned. It's current. Oh my goodness. Whew. It's currently sitting here with 4.5k a fleet. It's got a destroyer, 2 motherships, 2 destroyers, and 3 gunships. Battle for Africa challenge. I will have a look at that. I'm probably not good enough to do that, but we can give it a look. Okay, what is en route to Earth or anywhere interesting? Not much is en route. We've got... They're all flagged around the bases. We've got a frigate coming to Mars on the 2nd of November. We've got Victor 119, which is a frigate. Earth frigate 30 Oct. Just choosing my name of convention in the middle of the stream. See ya, Gamer Kane. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. We've got this coming to Earth as well. This is a gunship. I'm not even, it's a transport gunship. It's probably bringing an alien agent over, I'm guessing. Alien agent? Question mark? O2 deck. They haven't been built yet. No, many missteps. I haven't unpaused the game yet. I've just been checking a few things out.
Setting a watch. Offering assistance.
That's the battleships. We can now build solar farms, which is an important tech. But we've got our battleships done. Okay, let's get them sorted out with names. Did I close? No, I didn't. First one is going to be called... With me as the leader of the fleet, this is definitely a good name for this ship. This is the battleship Sudden Detonation, which I think is a fantastic name. Next up, we have another ship. Did somebody really suggest this? This is not going to get confusing at all. I give you, ladies and gentlemen, the battleship Corvette. Maybe it's a PSYOPS operation. Next up, we have the battleship. Come on. This is the battleship Decisive Action. And one more for the road. Oops. I noticed the name. It's a very marine name, but it's... Oh, jeez. The Guadalcanal is being renamed to the battleship Japanese torpedo boats. To go with the, is this to go with the binoculars by any chance? You sank my Corvette. Okay, let's get them sorted in. So Alpha Fleet is currently down a battleship. In fact, Alpha Fleet has 3 battleships, and Task Group Charlie has 3 battleships. So we'll give them 2 of them to each. That works pretty well. I need some more destroyers for both fleets, though. So I'm going to lay down some more destroyers. No, don't split the fleet. Merge the fleet. Okay, and then that's a weird bug. I'm just going to go back into shipbuilding. And we're going to go to ship construction, and I'm going to lay down a bunch of destroyers. Because we actually are getting through them. Okay, it's done. I am keeping an eye on mission control. We're up to 300. We're going to be over 300 with these build. I'll let some pause the game. Why did they abandon a... Oh, that's because they've gone silent. Okay, we lost our servant. Another alien fleet got constructed. Destroyer named Cruiser.
Things are stabilizing.
Things are cooling off.
Things are cooling off.
Violence is abating.
Another alien fleet got built. Guatemala got hit by a hurricane. Japan's installed a new governing regime in Kenya. Double D, yeah. Oh, Victor 59 has ended a bombing run. Alien robotics is done. Having gained limited comprehension of the visitors' computers, we have been able to discern the function, if not yet the operation, of their robotics. These have proven significantly more straightforward to understand than their computers. The purpose is relatively familiar: maintenance and construction. The former, as best as we can tell, entails ensuring their ships keep flying efficiently, could repair damage without necessitating their crew endanger themselves, and can automatically adapt to different atmospheric and gravitational conditions. The latter appears to be for small-scale creation of weapons, ammunition, armor, and fuel, to spare the craft and its occupants from the regular need to resupply back at whatever they originated from. In this vein, we also identified what we believe to be culinary robots and medical machines. In other words, the craft can provide everything the aliens need to stay alive for potentially infinite periods. As with the computers, these robotics bear signs of some manner of touch-free interface. Our theory remains that aliens could somehow operate them via smell or pheromone alone. We get a bunch of bonuses, and we can now unlock damage control drones or industrial atomic assemblers. Let's get solar farms researched. A frigate has just arrived in Earth orbit. Let's just take it out really quickly. Hello, friend. So we'll send Alpha Fleet. No, we'll send Task Group Charlie. Actually, let's get Task Group Charlie a kill. Just because we've been giving High Fleet everything. Carefully farting to choose what you want for lunch. I guess that is what they do. Welcome back, Andrew. You missed the Mothership fight, which went flawlessly, and there were no losses. It was a really, really impressive fight. And like literally tactical genius. There was no stupid mistakes. It was really, really good. We did win. Now, what actually happened was we won the fight, but I crashed a destroyer into a battleship. I think I did more damage than the aliens did to my own fleet. Yeah, we're attempting a recovery of one of the ships right now. The Mark Saidi, which I think is a flagship, is in a little bit of a tricky situation. We're not even going to bother firing missiles here. We're just going to use coal guns. Yes, oh my god, sting bombs could be the ultimate weapon against the aliens. Also, look at this layout. It's put some of the destroyers in among the battleships. Okay, everything's turned off. Let's go. I'm just gonna padlock everything. We're just gonna this fight is not gonna be a real fight. I wonder if I could just group select them and do that. Alright, coal guns it's firing its stuff. Yeah, I don't... After me complaining that it always puts the destroyers on the right-hand side in a group. I think it is, Neil. It seems to be that way because... But I can't drag or drop this. Does that mean if I take the fleets apart and put them back together very carefully, I can fix this? They're not going to last. They've not got long to last. Yeah, they're dead. That's interesting as well. The top ships are too far away to help out with the PD. That's it. Mission complete. Another ship bites the dust. Because the ship order here is different to the order in High Fleet. Because we go battleship, battleship, destroyer, battleship, battleship, destroyer, destroyer, battleship, destroyer. But if we look at the High Fleet, it's battleship, destroyer. No, it's in a random order as well. I don't understand. I don't understand. Get you back to dock. Also, I wish I could just filter this list to only show shipyards or something. I don't know. Those are little quality of life stuff I'd love to have. Look, damaged. Okay, repair that damage. I'm confused. Hang on. Right, they're docked. And where's the High Fleet right now? Yeah, they're the ones I'm waiting on. Okay. Because they're still completing the maneuver. I got confused because Charlie's usually the one that's completing the maneuver. There's just so much, like, paperwork to do between every fight. Alright, refuel. And the fact that I've got to be selected on an actual planet to get over 2 pips of speed. Okay, High Fleet's done. We're just waiting on Charlie Fleet to finish repairing, I think. Nope, they just need to resupply. Alright, that's our fleet's ready to go. It's just finding it in the list TRM is the problem, because there's so much stuff in Earth orbit. Okay, new turn. Let's close this off. So we've got to defend Canada. Yeah, Canada needs defended. Okay. We'll get Distal on that.
Where do you need me?
Space Command is very bureaucratic, especially when you crash a ship into another ship. Because you're an incompetent commander and you get distracted by your dog.
Securing
Let's
our
get Chuck to look for some more aliens.
For my mission.
Just because there's a few weird alien situations in Europe recently. Just get you to check here. Let's have a look at the current situation in terms of... Excuse me, unrest is good. Let's do some advising this turn. We'll get Guy to advise the EU.
I will help them.
We'll get Quiet to advise Russia. Well,
Offering assistance.
I wasn't sure about federating...
Knowledge.
Oh, we could federate them, I guess, yeah. Are we able to federate yet? Yeah, we can federate Canada. Let's federate Canada.
Acknowledged.
I'm not sure about combining them, though, but there's
Heading to the
no
capital.
reason why we can't
Ready
have
for my
the
mission.
ability to do so. The big problem I'm worried about is the averaging out of the army's tech, because we're... Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. This is probably going to be the last turn. Let's just check, make sure I haven't missed any other defense. Nope, Canada is defended. Nobody else needs to be defended. Let's confirm assignments and on pause.
Offering assistance.
I will help them.
Surveilling target area. Lending my expertise.
protecting our interests.
Okay, we've got our first alien fleet has arrived in Mars orbit. It's time for Mars fleet to get an engagement. So Mars fleet needs to be split. Battleship, destroyer. Do this. Well, I thought you were making a community reference with your Bogons. Romeo 1-2 needs to be renamed to Task Group Mars. Or Bogans. Yeah, it's the Bogans. And then Task Group Mars will intercept that alien. Oh, game's not happy about clicks right now. And then we'll get Delta Fleet to also do that. I do quite like watching the interceptions. They look quite cool. This will probably be the last combat of the stream. I'm going to maybe finish up a little bit early. Just because I'm struggling a little bit. And we've done quite a lot, I think. Oh, the Vogons, yes. With their intense thing. Engage. We'll spend 5. They'll run away. Second fleet will engage. I'm glad they're adding a pincer button so I don't have to do this every time. Short wall. Heavy. What if I do shields? Just out of... No, because they've all got the same class of ship. And let's engage. This is Humanity's Fist and Frigid Respite. Yeah, I don't see any problems with Wikipedia links. Why doesn't it let me start though? Because I didn't click start battle. Alright, we're not going to do a big fight here. I'm just going to tell them all to engage the enemy. We're going to turn off the missile launchers because we don't need them for this engagement. But I can't like shift click, can I? Can I control click? No. Yeah, you're right. Just move things forward between streams. I'm definitely going to do a ton of work on HABs and stuff off screen, which means I may need to spend time forward a little bit to get all the research done. Actually, what I have noticed is this is a little bit too high. Bring him down a little bit so he can help out with his PD. Make a good point, Neil. That's a hit. BD's really good. Humanity's fist. I like that definition of it, Ryan. That's a good one. Yeah, the org buying swapping is so enthralling. Okay, there we go. That's another win. Good work, Delta Fleet. Delta Fleet needs a name now. They've been christened. What are we gonna call them? I'll keep going for a bit longer. I'm not quite ready to go to bed yet. I was just playing Per Aspera, and seeing Mars Red really blows my mind. I think it's Don't Mess with the Humanities Department. The Red Guard? I like it. Delta Fleet's ready to go. We'll send them back to base. Here Be Dwarves is the station they want to go to. Oh, their fleet name suggestions in Discord. Maybe I need to check those out then. If they've been made first, it's only fair that they get first shout. I'll maybe take these suggestions on and combine them with the ones that are in the Discord. You're amazing, Mishaps. Thank you so much. That's really useful. Okay, that's everything I think I need to do for that fleet to get them up and running. Let's get back to Earth. Do you guys need to refuel? Yeah, you need to refuel. Okay. That's everything I need to do. Oh, we've got some destroyers finished in Mars orbit. Just 2 of them. So I need names for those. More minutia, but I quite like this minutia, to be completely honest. Oh, I need to rerun it. I left it sitting for too long. I like this name. This is the destroyer. Accidental Poke. And the other one is going to be called Flying Dutchman, which is a very prestigious name. Alright, and then we'll just add one of them to each fleet, I think. Done. Okay. Back to Earth again. Okay, we've got more aliens attacking our space stations. This is Iron here, I think. Iron is such a target. I actually maybe need to upgrade to have 3 LDAs. Where is it? Never find it. Zephyr's Reach. Yeah, they've got 2 LDAs, so they should be okay. Industrial Atomic Assemblers. National Investment Points tied to economy increase by 5%. Yeah, it's in, there's a thread, Ryan. Oh, people have already got it. I'm just catching up on chat. Yeah. See you nice, guys. I'm not far behind, to be honest. Yeah, the thread is just for names. Oh, we lost our settlement mining complex. Come on. One Stop Rock. Am I still in orbit of it? Yeah. It's not cool, guys. I need that income. But how many interruptions can a turn have?
I am Kiron Banner.
Oh,
Commissioner
what is
of the
going on here?
organization known as the Protectorate. My friends, Today we are announcing that during secret negotiations, we have reached an accord with the alien invaders that will spare humanity from the violence they're capable of inflicting upon us. They have agreed to allow us to govern ourselves under their distant but watchful eye as long as humanity remains on Earth. They have asked the Protectorate to ensure that humanity abides by this pledge. To that end, we will be constructing a series of peacekeeping battle stations in low Earth orbit to prevent anyone from breaking the
this isn't
agreement
happening, mate.
and bringing the aliens' fury down upon all of us. I call on Earth's nations to support our efforts and not interfere. Doing so puts us all at risk of...
Nah, that's not happening. Alright. Mook Squad. I need you to transfer back to Earth, please. Can I get you to transfer straight to Scaffold Station? Yep. Get moving. Peacekeeping battle stations. Now what have we got? What have they got around Earth right now? Okay, they've got Everest Station. And they've got... Is that Byzantium Station? Beard Station. They've got 2 stations around Earth that I can see. And Bird, Everest, and Yuango. And Pizarro stations. They've got 3 stations. Marine platoon barracks on this one. Do I want to capture these or just want to blow them out of the skies? Hey, Dr. How's it going? Nothing I can really do right now. What's their fleet like? Terrible. This is definitely the threat for the next stream. Dealing with the Protectorate's just distractions, really. I've got aliens to fight. Now I have to fight humans, too. But we got the Mook Squad on the way back. Blow them to bits? Is it too early to start blowing them to bits right now? Papa 1. Blowing up human station counts as an atrocity. Well, I do not want to commit any atrocities, so we'll capture them with Marines instead. Got it. I'm glad you told me that before I did that. Let's not... So, we'll have to transfer back. I don't feel like... Doesn't feel like an atrocity. No, we'll take the high ground. I don't want to have any atrocity. We only got 1 atrocity to our name, which we didn't even cause. Yeah, we'll send in the Space Marines. Battle stations are complete. Battle stations research is done. Alright, what do I want to go for next? Yes, it is derp. Mishaps is very good at updating it before every stream. Yeah, I think I'm going to queue up a second crash test. I'm just looking at what to research right now. So, T-Fam, I'm not going to do it. Sorry. We're definitely going to do that crash test. Both you and Neil are on the same page there. Let's, I'm just going to get some more Green Arc stuff researched so it's done. And let's go into shipyards. And I think I've got a free slot even. Scaffold. Okay, once the Mishap gunship is complete for Operation Save the Mark Saidi, we'll get a crash test under construction. Oh, Nanofactory Complex. Thank you. Oh. We got a situation. There's a little bit of an accident happening. We'll come back to that in a second. Wasting space is our own in Mercury orbit. Let's did they intercept me? I thought this was the space station. I think do you really want to take this fight? I mean, I'm not going to run away from this fight. But this is not a fight you want to take. Okay, they're running away. And I'm not going to chase them. I think that was a very brave attempt to scare me off. And when it failed, they just ran. Why can't I find Scaffold Station? Oh, no, they came to Scaffold Station. They came to my space station to fight me there. Once we get the Hive Fleet back, we're going to hunt them down and wipe them out. That's what happened. Oh, we could probably chase them, actually. Probably not got enough DV. Where are your fleets? So Papa 1 is a fleet. So we can chase them down. Okay, I misunderstood what was happening. Okay, here's what happened. I thought I sent this fleet at a space station before I knew there would be an atrocity. What I actually did was I sent it at a fleet. The fleet then ran away because I thought I didn't chase them, and now I can attack them again. So they have 9 KPS DV. So I can just engage them and spend 10 KPS and they can't run away. You want to fight? Oh, I didn't fix my formation. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. What we're not going to do, and I actually feel bad. This is the first. This is the first interstellar. This is the first stellar space fight between humans in the campaign, in history. But we need to show the Protectorate that we are not going to take this lying down. Alright, we're going to just set the Jaipur as primary. I'm going to set everyone to Padlock, which will take me a couple seconds. Is there a hotkey for this? No, there's not. Padlock. 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 This is not a fight. The music's like, this is an atrocity. This is what the Protectorate have to enforce their will on Earth. Yeah, they're running away. These are my peacekeeping battleships, that's right. Do we even need to worry? We're traveling at 40 KPS, they're traveling at... Oh, they're turning and burning. They're firing missiles at us. I think they're going to run away. Are we closing with them? I think we need to accelerate. Yeah. I was just thinking that, TRM. It'll take me a couple of seconds of clicking and unclicking to do that. All hands. Full speed ahead. Otherwise I'm doing a Last Jedi. Let's not talk about that, shall we? By the way, if you haven't watched Andor, I highly recommend it. If you've kind of gone off Star Wars and have been a bit like, about it for a while, give Andor a try. But keep with it until the prison break. Because it's good. I'm not wasting missiles on them. They were going in with call guns. They're the ones firing missiles at us. Unprovoked. We just came to inspect them. Alright, now we're burning. Now we're moving. What is that gunfire noise? Oh, this is just cruel. This is actually so cruel. I just realized what the gun noise is. It's their PD. Well, that's those ships gone. And now we've eaten up all of their missiles. Mission complete. Goodbye, Protectorate fleet. Don't mess with the resistance. I think there's another fleet in orbit. There's Papa 7. Oh, but it's in orbit of a station. Do we want to... Keith. Do I want to take this fight? Yeah, I do actually. I just don't want to destroy the station. Is there a chance I could... Well, if the station's in the fight, I'll evade. That's what I'm hoping. If I can, I will. Yeah. No, I can't because the station is. I don't want to attack the station. So we'll just send them home. Oh, they're only neutralized. Oh, I wish I'd known that before I.
Mission complete.
We're gonna federate. I was like, why are we? What's happening here? But we're federating Canada. I probably could mishaps, but knowing me, I'd make a mistake and there'd be combat. And I just the thing is, the crash tests can just deal with it. Like the crash tests can deal with those ships on their own. They don't need the rest of the fleet. So I'll let them keep their defense fleet for now. Fusion reactor farms are available. That's a great bit of tech. Ooh. We have our ring core done on Scaffold Shipyard. That's our first tier 3 station, if you want to see what that looks like. How many build spots do it has? Wow. Okay, this is cool. Lots of build slots available. That's something to do off stream. Oh, the United States of America has deployed a new army, which means that we can change this to this. And I'll get a new army name. This is the, I don't think I can name them yet. I can't interact with them yet, but they need to be renamed to the 3rd Army Corps, the Musicians. You get to see the ring after filling all the corners. Okay. Yeah, I keep jumping over cap. It's because my my nations keep growing. It's okay, we can fix it. Energy institutes are available. We're starting to get the research availability now. Being over cap means it's easier for enemies to steal my stuff. But it's not the end of the world. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to have to leave this stream. I am getting really tired. I've had a lot of fun. I made one really big mistake, which I'm very, very embarrassed by, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. Just a quick overview of the world before we go. Europe's in a pretty great state. It's not looking too bad. We've got Eurasia getting ready to be brought into the EU. That's going to happen on... So they can unify on the 11th of January 2036. That's really soon. Well, we're working on Japan. Once we've got Russia in, we'll be able to take the rest of Japan. We've got America looking pretty good here. Our military level is really nice. We're in an invasion age, which is crucial. And we're getting a navy built for our new army. Canada is just ticking along, building mission control. We're also trying to get its military up so that we can bring it into America as one nation. In space, I've got some rings to upgrade, but whatever. Oh, I'll check Australia for you, Derp. Having a quick look at the alien situation. Has the Doom Fleet grown? The Doom Fleet has grown. They've added a Dreadnought to the Doom Fleet. An Iron Shards Dreadnought. I think that was there before. It's now up to 5.4k. See you, Ryan. Thanks for checking in. What else have we got? I'm just looking for stuff that's transferring right now. Nothing else is transferring except for this alien agent. So that was pretty easy to deal with. Quick look at Australia. Australia is currently mostly owned by Humanity First. They're in charge of the Parliament and in charge of the legislature. And then the Academy are in control of the mass media. So they've taken over from Murdoch. Humanity First are also in control of New Zealand, with a little bit of a Protectorate agent hanging around in there. But yeah, that's where we are at the end of the stream. So we killed the Mothership, we killed the Dreadnoughts. That went pretty well, apart from the little crash. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. We've made some big progress here. Excuse me, I can't stop yawning. I will catch you all in the next stream, which will be next week. Obviously, unless you want to join me for Xenonauts 2 on the weekend, on Friday. Or for me, it's on midday Australia time on Saturday. But for me and the sleepy pupper who's curled up next to me, have a great morning, noon, night. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's always great fun having you around. And I will see you in the next stream. But for now, catch you later. Bye.